Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberts, the Daily Trader. It is November 4th, and we are going to take a look at the VIX, Dow Jones, S&P 500, and also Nasdaq. Let's start with the VIX. VIX is still down 0.75. That's 2.96%, closed at 2455. So let's look at what this looks like on the chart. So we have a red candle right here. We have a little bit of a move back up. I am almost tempted to say that this is buying pressure. This is not a stock, so technically there are no buyers and sellers of that thing here, but still the same principles apply. So we see that we touched the support at 2392, and based on this wick a little bit, we see that we might be wanting to come back up a little bit. Stochastic is still super, super low, so we still don't have any indication that the VIX wants to come back up a little bit. Those indications would be a break of this downward resistance. That would be the first one. And also a stochastic wanting to climb over 60, but we are still a long ways away from that. Let's look at Dow Jones. So Dow Jones is reacting as expected, considering what's happening with the VIX. Tesla is not. Tesla is just dropping down. So Tesla has its own rules in itself that is making it go down. But with the VIX coming down 0.75, things should be going up. And the indices are doing that, just that. So after having come outside of this bullish channel, now we have a nice move up here. But it does not mean that we are recovering and continuing again. It does not mean that at all yet. There's no evidence of that yet. We have not broken back into this channel because in order to come back into it, we need to break these two resistance lines. And we have a lot of resistance right here. We have this, and as I just said, we have this too. Lots of things that Dow Jones need to break. The good news for Dow Jones is that the stochastic is still quite high at 84. The force is in there in the stock. It just needs to break these resistance to continue on. Let's look if Nasdaq is behaving the same way. Nasdaq less so. Nasdaq is bouncing a little bit. It's still some ways away from this new resistance right here and quite away from this one if it wants to come back into the bullish channel that we were in before. Stochastic at 66, so not as strong as Dow Jones. Nasdaq Composite, we don't have stochastic over 60, so this move here is not to be believed. It could last a little bit. And as soon as it's over, then we are going to be able to plot the next move down. So I don't know where it's going to be. I could do something like this right here. The current down move is right here. It has already almost been broken over and it's very steep. So I don't tend to trust those resistance and support lines that are steeper than 45 degrees. So this is a little bit too steep for my taste, so I won't put it yet. And then let's see what's happening with Nasdaq. But if it moves back up a little bit for a while and then does another high, then we are going to be able to plot this and then follow it that. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk on Monday, unless you are a member, in which case we are also going to talk on Sunday during my live. So have a great weekend, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.